Welcome back. Former President Donald Trump is set to be deposed under oath this morning in a civil lawsuit. On Thursday, a judge ordered the former president to give sworn video testimony in a case brought by 6 protesters who say his security detail assaulted them at Trump Tower. They say Mr. Trump bears responsibility for that. The suit is one of at least 10 civil cases pending against the former president. They include allegations of fraud, defamation, and incitement of violence. NBC News correspondent for investigations Tom Winter joins us now. Tom, good morning. So let's start with today. Tell us what this deposition is focusing on and what can we expect the former president to say?
Sure, Savannah. Good morning. The deposition is going to be taken just a few blocks from where you and I are sitting on Fifth Avenue at Trump's tower that's located there. Obviously became a symbol of his campaign, where he came down the escalator and announced his campaign. There were a number of protests that occurred there in the summer of 2015 about the president's statements about immigrants from Mexico, about the wall, about immigration policy. And on September 3rd of 2015, according to this lawsuit filed by 6 individuals of Mexican descent, they say that they have been out there protesting on several different occasions, but this day in particular drew the ire, they allege, of Trump's security staff, and they confiscated their posters and their placards protesting the president's statements, and then proceeded in several instances to physically assault them. That's according to the lawsuit in their allegations. And that was the day, September 3rd, 2015, that the president said he would not run as a third-party candidate, but instead would definitely run as a Republican. So it was an important day to the president. And obviously, today's going to be another important day to the former president, but for obviously very different reasons, Savannah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Tom, I mentioned several other cases this morning. NBC News has actually published a list of some of former President Trump's other lawsuits. Tell us what else he's facing. Right.
We have a list of them we can look at. I mean, they're pretty serious when you go down. I mean, you have Summer Zervos, who's a case involving defamation. Jean Carroll, that's a case involving allegations of rape by the former president. You've got a lawsuit filed by Mary Trump involving fraud. Democratic lawmakers bringing a lawsuit involving January 6th and obviously what happened on the Capitol, and then a voting rights lawsuit, as well as one involving Trump's business that involves allegations involving his kids as well. So the president does have a significant laundry list of legal fights ahead of them. Obviously, some of them quite serious, and that's not even listing the lawsuit that he's brought against Mary Trump and against New York Times reporters for stories that they published, or a story, I should say, that they published on his taxes.
All right, Tom Winter, lots to watch for there, which means I'm sure we will have you back very soon to keep chatting about it. Thank you so much.
Sure thing.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.